Hi, beautiful souls, and welcome to the weekly collective tarot reading. My name is Mary. I am the creatrix of the spiritual sense. This is a reading for the week of July 31st to August 6th. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and share. Also, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as well. I will go ahead and get started. There have been some intense energies this past week, and I'm changing some of the decks. I'm feeling a lot of people, a lot of you guys need protection. Um, and the cards are actually revealing what has happened and what's happening within you all. And if this message resonates, it's really important. Please like, comment, share with somebody it may resonate with. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, so at the top of the deck here, we have Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of Winter. And some of you guys have been holding down a lot, holding a lot of things, and carrying all the weight of the world within, keeping a straight head on and kind of avoiding your emotions in the past. And now your spiritual gifts are coming online and you are becoming more intuitive and you're realizing that. And your inner child is healing. The Page of Pentacles is seeing life through the new eyes, seeing that how literally you're becoming like a child and you're forgiving yourself. You're trying to forgive yourself the past on all the ways that you didn't see, or all the ways that you may have mistreated your inner child. You may have put yourself down. So there's a regret coming. I know that I cannot change the past. So you know that you cannot change the past, the way that you weren't compassionate with yourself, or you made mistakes in the past and you're now getting over that. Now that your gifts are coming online, it is really important to protect your energy. So also with the Queen of Swords, it's surrendering. Every breath you take, every move you make is a prayer. So now that you're more conscious of your own self-love and self-care and how your words, your emotions, the way you act and be in the world affects you, how you love yourself shows in how you interact with people, how you talk about yourself, even the little tiny ways that you may put yourself down. You're catching that right now. So there may be times when you get tested and go back to the old ways of being, being rigid and stuck and just, always like being the cool level person, cool headed person. Come back to the prayer. Like, prayer doesn't have to be literal prayer, whatever. You can be meditation. It's coming into the present moment, being grateful, think about something you're grateful for, or saying a affirmation, starting the day with meditation, a prayer or practice. That is what's going to keep you literally like merging the polarity of the masculine, feminine, the emotions and mind. And the Empress here is this card keeps coming up because I think this is almost like a continuation of the previous week's reading. And just be sure that this reading does not have to be applying just to this week. It can apply for months or weeks later. Because I found that, and some people have told me that they've literally like saved the reading and watched it later on, and it literally resonated with them at that time, future time. So the Empress is a strong energy. It is, being the master of your conscious creation, becoming a conscious creator of your reality, realizing you can create whatever you want, and you are healing yourself. Healing energy is flowing through you. The mystic healer is here. So it's interesting that the inner child is healing, and this healing ability is becoming more prevalent in you. I will read this card for just a second. It's just so beautiful. The mystic healer. There are times when the traveler steps off the path to search for a mystic healer. The healer instructs everything in nature has intrinsic ability to restore itself. reminds you that you also have this powerful ability within you. For healing to occur on the outside, it's essential for healing to occur on the inner planes. To do this, meditate by visualizing a beautiful, vital future for yourself and trust that recovery is on its way. Past life issues may be emerging to be released. Mystic healers are working with you to resolve emotional and physical challenges. Be patient and have faith that beneath the surface all is well. And then also, like, what I'm seeing is the main theme here is there's been a lot of healing in this past week alone, and you are literally becoming so sensitive. And be really mindful and kind to yourself. If you're feeling bouts of crying that you can't control, the crying that you cannot explain why, and you get easily triggered and start crying, or easily get triggered and some emotion awakens in you, you don't understand why, it's really important to stay with that and um, get to the root, belief, get to the root cause, and get journal. And why do you think that may be happening to you? Is it past, is it childhood trauma coming back? Is it something, old beliefs falling away, and now you are coming into this new reality where you believe something completely new and you wish you'd have started earlier? And that's where the regret comes in. Like, I wish I knew this before. But just know that all the things that happened in the past have made you who you are, and be grateful for it, because that's how you move forward. And the Six of Michael, like I said, there's a lot of spiritual protection needed for this week. So I pulled a lot of healing cards, like the Archangel Power Tarot cards. This is Six of Michael, basically saying, like, you've been kind of in the darkness, like the dark cloud, and there's like thunderstorms, and it's really unknown, like a gray area, like a void. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. You may have an opportunity to relocate or travel, either outside the country or locally. So that's something exciting, that's something that you wished was happening, may be coming now, and that you may be having an opportunity to relocate, travel for work, or just because you always wanted to live somewhere. Um, so the main thing, this is so incredible. A lot of you guys are having your third eye activation. So third eye activation is in the brow chakra. In between the brows, and it's your inner vision and clear seeing. Like, you've had this since you were a child and you may have suppressed it, and now that it's coming back to you, you're realizing that you always had this, because you're moving in a different way. You're moving from a place of inner self trust, groundedness, and just inner knowing that you have this, and you have always had this divine gift. But just because you know that you have this divine gift, it's really important how you carry yourself in the world and how you share that, because this is why the prayer is here. Because a lot of negative energy from people can attack you. Psychic attacks can happen. As you can see, in the world, there's so much negativity going on. And when you are spiritual and you are different, there are people out there that are going to attack you and try to pull you into fear, a state of fear, media, negativity, people who are stuck in loops and they just don't have any connection to their own spirituality. So they're going to try to diminish yours. Stay in your power, meditate, imagine you're surrounded by beautiful white light that always protects you from this. And know that nothing can penetrate that unless you allow it in. And how you allow it in is because it's by allowing the energy to come to you through fear, by going into your own fear. So this is where the prayer comes in, prayer, meditation, whatever that you connects you to some kind of practice that keeps you grounded, because you've come so far, you've changed so much, you've changed so many beliefs. And now that these gifts are awakening in you, and you may be seeing the past, you may be seeing your whole life in a completely different light. Some things have opened up a lot of pain in your past, like the high heart chakra is also being activated, and it's opening you to divine love, to the spirituality. And you're so sensitive and you're so beautiful. Your energy literally attracts everything to you, like a tornado, like a hurricane. Like, it can be chaotic when you kind of have an open aura and everything is kind of coming at you, but you have to have discernment, and you have to have boundaries and create a a wall, kind of a spiritual protection, and know to discern which energy is for you and which is not, and learn to say no to things that deplete you or don't really spark any joy in you, because this page of pentacles is here, showing you your inner light, your inner child has awakened to their creativity. And think like a child. They're blunt, they're honest, they're just say like, somebody asks them, do you want to do this? No, sorry, I can't do it today. Or just like bluntly say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it. You don't even have to go ahead and explain it. If you're exhausted, rest. If you need to be near water because you just like feel so disconnected from nature and from yourself, go and be near water immediately. Or take a bath if you can't go near water. That's just like some of the examples. Um, so yes, so it's kind of an interesting energy. Like, it feels like, you have these beautiful spiritual gifts and you feel so ecstatic about it, and you have these beautiful dreams. You connecting to like new souls, opening to divine love, so attracting like really divine relationships, divine partnerships that are just true soulful connections. But at the same time, you have your kind of foot still in the old, with the old reality, and you have to be here. And tend to your responsibilities and everything that you can do. But just know that, that's what you're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here to bridge the spiritual, with the physical, to bring your spirit and joy into everything, or most of the things you do. It's hard to be constantly, in bliss and all that, but it's all about being mindful and conscious in your present moment. And that is what is going to always protect you from psychic attacks, from negativity coming into your space. Um, because when you're in the present moment, you're able to discern that this person sending attack to you is really an attack on themselves. It is their negative and energy projecting to you that's really theirs. It's not yours to solve. You can literally imagine you're like a mirror. You're just like a mirror, and they're sending the attack to you, and it just bounces off of you, or sunlight reflects it and bounces off of you, and you just like, you don't even have to say, you don't have to engage with it. You don't have to go into, when something negative in the media, for example, is saying something about spiritual people. Let's say you just want to go and, oh, like, just, oh, this is so wrong, blah blah blah. You just smile, and you can believe whatever you want. You smile and you just carry on with what you know. Your inner divine knowing knows the truth, and nothing can take your inner truth away from you. So, trying to keep these readings shorter, but I was really excited about this reading. So I'm just noticing that a lot of people are waking up and they are in a lot of turmoil, and they're kind of stuck in between the two worlds, and they're kind of oscillating between, okay, I'm spiritual, no, now I'm like in fear, and I'm watching the news. Oh no, they're making fun of me. Oh, I got to go hide again. You have to heal that, and it all comes in divine timing. Like, I was really afraid, this is personal now, and it may help to whoever. I was really afraid of sharing my, love of all things spiritual for a long time. I was afraid to be on camera, and then eventually my I healed. Like, this energy, just, I don't know what it is. It's just like something comes, like energy transits, astrology transits, whatever it may be. Or I just put myself on camera. Maybe all of these things helped. And I kept doing the videos, and I just started kind of getting out of the ego, and knowing that there's somebody out there that's going to be inspired. And then I started attracting like soul friends within the city that I live in, and friends who were like, oh my God, I love what you're doing. This is amazing. This is incredible. They connected with it. And that's all that matters. And eventually, doing this work, doing the practice is what gives you the confidence and the self love and self trust. And it increases your, it doesn't necessarily like increase your intuition. You always had your intuition, it just makes you aware of it. Um, so, yes, it's a beautiful time of, owning your spiritual gifts and just owning your own self love, and then also protecting yourself when needed, because it's always going to be negativity out there trying to penetrate through your aura, penetrate through all that you've built and try to tear it down. Um, but just live every day like it's the last day, and make memories, because the fears, you don't have to jump into other people's fears at all, because you worked so far through your own fears that it's not yours not to figure somebody else's fears out. They need to figure it out on their own. So you stay strong in your spiritual protection from these psychic attacks, um, through prayer, meditation, um, because the gifts are there. Like the gifts are there. Your own ego can also pull you into the past. So you have to be discerning with that as well, and journal on that, and get to the root cause, like I said. Um, so this concludes the reading for the week. If this resonates, please share with somebody you might resonate with. Please like, comment, follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I truly appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please let me know. I also do human design readings and creative consultations, and quantum human design readings, and also reports and tarot readings like this, tarot videos that I could send to you guys. So visit the Spiritual Sense to book a reading. And I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.